Hey, what's up everyone? Are you ready to take on a horde of bloodthirsty zombies and fight for your survival? Dead Island 2 is a game that will test your skills and challenge you to overcome the undead. In this video, we'll be sharing 7 tips that will help you become a master of Dead Island 2. From choosing the right character to scavenging for supplies, upgrading your weapons and gear, using your surroundings to your advantage, and teaming up with other players, we'll cover everything you need to know to survive in this post-apocalyptic world. So, sit back, grab your weapons, and get ready to slay some zombies. 7 tips to succeed in Dead Island 2. Different weapons in your inventory are key to success. Just like in other games of its type, Dead Island 2 features different types of zombies that may be immune to certain elements or even less resistant to specific types of weapons. Therefore, having only identical weapons or weapons with the same elements is not a good strategy. While weapons are obtained through the environment, equipped elements on weapons can be swapped using the workbench. Save on medical kits. Depending on which part of the Hell A campaign you're in, a medical kit may not always be readily available. However, the good news is that medical kits are not the only item or way to restore your health. In addition to medical kits, various protein bars and energy drinks are scattered throughout the scene to restore some of your health. However, some skills that involve counterattacking zombies to finish them off can restore a good portion of your health without spending anything. Aim for the limbs. In Dead Island 2, some zombies can be quite troublesome with their quick strikes. Contrary to what we learn in movies, hitting their head is not always the best option. When you have a knife, axe, or any cutting weapon, try aiming for their arms and legs. By doing so, you have a chance to dismember the zombie, making their attacks less effective. Sell unused weapons. In order to make upgrades or repair weapons in Dead Island 2, players need a lot of money, which can be difficult to obtain in large quantities. Therefore, selling weapons that are not being used may be necessary to repair or upgrade your favorite weapon. To sell weapons, simply look for traders who are located in some bases, such as Emma Jaunt's house. Don't forget about the fuses. While exploring the scenarios of Hell A, the player comes across many inaccessible areas. To gain entry into these places, the player doesn't need a key but a fuse instead. Usually, these fuses can be found somewhere near the blocked area, but they're not always in plain sight. Fortunately, some merchants like the one at Santa Monica Pier sell these fuses. Interact with the environment. When facing many zombies at once, Dead Island 2 can prove to be a challenging game. However, it's not only weapons that are effective against them. Hell A is filled with various elements such as electricity and oil puddles scattered throughout the environment. With the right weapon or even object, it's possible to create situations to burn or electrocute multiple zombies at once. Use fast travel. To travel from one point to another in Hell A, the player can choose to walk until they reach a point where a trip is offered. However, this is not the wisest method and will make the player suffer to reach their desired location, such as completing a side mission. Therefore, the best option is to always return to the nearest base and use the poster to take a fast trip. In addition, the menu will show which locations have missions available. Here are some quick extra tips and tricks for Dead Island 2. There are lockers in certain safe areas. Check out what's inside. You can store things there, but also find weapons that you threw and lost in the Unclaimed Property tab. It's very easy. Apparently, your flashlight never runs out. Just turn it on and forget about it. Remember the location of items. Medical kits, supplies, etc. They respawn. Zombies also respawn, which is fair. Are you out of supplies or looking for a random weapon? Carlos, at Emma's mansion, sells unique resources and weapons. He also buys weapons at great prices, so don't discard them all. It's better to store some in a locker and sell them to him. Traders also sell fuses, which you'll need to access hidden areas off the main path. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found these tips for Dead Island 2 helpful and that they improve your gameplay experience. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming content, and feel free to leave a comment with any feedback or additional tips you may have. Thanks again for tuning in.